Have you ever felt like someone was only using you to get ahead, treating you like a tool rather than a friend? Spotting fake relationships can be tough, especially when we want to trust others. But there are clues, little signs and words, that show when someone's just using us for their own gain. In this video, we'll delve into these toxic behaviors, pointing out 7 key attitudes that scream, "I'm not your friend, I'm just using you." It's time to uncover those fake friends in your life. Stick around to learn more. And remember, if you want to create a positive environment and protect yourself from toxic people, subscribe to our channel. We'll teach you how to recognize and distance yourself from these harmful influences. Number 1. Selective availability. In human relationships, there's another red flag: selective availability. This happens when someone is always around when they need something from us, but mysteriously disappears when we need help. Imagine this: you're often there for them, offering support, doing favors, and giving your time. But when you need a hand, they're nowhere to be found. They ignore your messages, don't return calls, or quickly change the subject. This creates an imbalance where you're constantly giving without receiving. It shows they don't care about your needs or feelings. Selective availability reveals they're only present when it benefits them. This one-sidedness leads to disappointment and resentment. The relationship becomes unfair, with one person's needs always overlooked. It's crucial to recognize this and ask, are we really in a give-and-take relationship, or are we just a convenience for them? It challenges us to respect ourselves and rethink our boundaries. Do they truly value reciprocity and respect in this relationship? Number 2. Guilt and manipulation dissected. In the realm of human relationships, another warning sign emerges: the use of guilt to manipulate. This manipulation tactic comes in various forms, but always aims to pressure someone into doing what the manipulator wants. For instance, you might often feel pressured to say yes to requests, or feel like your emotions are being toyed with to get what they want. Phrases like, "If you were a true friend, you'd do this," or "I'd do the same for you," are used as weapons to exploit your kindness and empathy. These tactics are sneaky and often disguised as normal or obligatory behavior, making you question your own feelings and judgments. This can slowly chip away at your emotional well-being and self-esteem. Healthy relationships, however, thrive on trust, mutual respect, and the freedom to express and meet individual needs without feeling pressured. If you're frequently caught in these manipulative traps, it's crucial to reassess the relationship and consider setting healthier boundaries. Facing and acknowledging manipulation is a bold move toward protecting your emotional health. It's asserting your right not to be manipulated or guilt-tripped into choices that aren't best for you. Number 3. Understanding people's behaviors and interactions is like mastering an art. It takes intuition and learning from experience. Along life's journey, we meet different types of people. Some bring joy and fulfillment, while others bring harm. Figuring out if someone is just using us isn't always easy. It can be painful and unclear, but once we spot the signs, we can start valuing ourselves and setting boundaries. It's important to realize that we deserve relationships where respect and care flow both ways. If this message resonates with you, consider subscribing for more insights. Let's navigate the complexities of human connections together, learning more about behavior and emotions. Your support matters as we continue on this journey of discovery and growth. Remember, the key to better relationships lies in recognizing, taking action, and respecting ourselves and others. Number 4. The lack of detailed personal interest. In friendships and relationships, another warning sign is when someone shows little interest in you personally. Real friends care about your life, feelings, and experiences. They enjoy hearing about your day, sharing your happiness, and helping you through tough times. But it's different with people who only seem interested in what you can do for them. They rarely ask about you or your feelings. When you talk, they often steer the conversation back to themselves. Their discussions are mostly about their own lives or shallow topics. This disconnect makes you feel like your thoughts and stories only matter if they benefit the other person. You become an audience or a resource for them, not a friend. Their lack of curiosity and empathy shows that they only value you for what you provide, not who you are. It's painful to realize, but important for your self-respect. You need to ask, is this relationship fair and genuine, or are we just extras in their life story? When someone shows little personal interest, it's a sign to rethink the relationship and find places where you're truly valued and respected. Number 5. Absence in crucial moments. In the journey of understanding human connections, a 7th warning sign becomes evident: being absent in crucial moments. The true strength of a relationship isn't shown on easy days, but when things get tough. It's during tough times like illness, loss, or high stress that you really see what a relationship is made of. Imagine going through a hard time, hoping for support from someone you trust. Instead, you find them missing or offering empty words that don't really show they care. This pattern, where you don't get the support you need when you need it most, is a big red flag. It shows the relationship might be one-sided, with you giving a lot emotionally while they avoid giving back. Being absent in important moments reflects the real nature of the relationship. It's not just about physical presence, it's about lacking empathy, emotional support, and showing that they don't care. This lack of support can damage the relationship and make you question its value and sincerity. It's hard to accept, but recognizing this truth is important for your dignity and well-being. It pushes you to rethink the relationship and consider if you need more balanced connections where support goes both ways. Spotting warning signs is a good start, but what matters most is how you respond. When someone isn't there for you in tough times, it shows their true colors. It tests the depth and honesty of your bond. If someone who should be supporting you isn't there, it's a clear sign of trouble. To have healthier relationships, it's crucial to set clear boundaries. Saying no when you're uncomfortable is essential. Clearly communicating your limits shows self-respect and protects your emotional well-being. Number 6. The persistent lack of respect in detail. In the tapestry of relationships, a clear warning sign of trouble is a consistent lack of respect. Respect is crucial in any meaningful relationship, and it should go both ways. A genuine friend or loyal companion shows respect through their actions, considering your feelings and treating you with esteem. But someone who regularly takes advantage of you ignores these boundaries. Picture this. You often find yourself in situations where your plans get cancelled last minute, or the other person is always late, or worse, doesn't show up at all. It feels like they expect you to adjust to their needs all the time. This disregard for your time and needs shows they don't value the relationship. When you see these behaviors together, it's a clear sign of selfishness and disrespect. While everyone can be selfish at times, what sets apart someone who's using you is their consistent behavior over time without any effort to change. As we navigate through the complexities of relationships, it's crucial to remember the power of self-awareness and standing up for ourselves. Recognizing these signs and knowing how to respond is vital. Identifying a harmful relationship is the first step in re-evaluating those ties and prioritizing your emotional well-being. Understanding these signs empowers us to maintain healthier and more respectful relationships. Number 7. Superficial bonding and its implications. In the intricate web of human connections, another revealing sign is shallow bonding. This sign is tricky because it hides the true nature of the relationship. Someone who's using you tends to avoid forming deep, meaningful connections. Instead of diving into important topics, interactions stay on the surface. You'll notice conversations sticking to trivial things, avoiding anything personal. These people keep their emotions guarded and rarely show vulnerability. This barrier stops the relationship from growing closer and building trust. Even after spending a lot of time together, you realize you don't really know them beyond the surface. This shows the relationship isn't a priority for them, and they're not interested in sharing their experiences and emotions genuinely. Recognizing this shallow connection is crucial for your emotional well-being. It prompts you to think about the value of your relationships. Are you investing in connections that nurture mutual growth, or are you holding on to something superficial? Realizing you have a shallow bond helps you make wise choices, protecting your peace of mind and seeking relationships that offer genuine connection and depth. When you're feeling used, it's important to communicate openly and honestly. Having a calm, clear conversation where you express your feelings without blaming anyone can help clear up misunderstandings. It might even give the other person a chance to change their behavior. Getting support to deal with the emotional side of being in a one-sided relationship is also crucial. Talking to trusted friends, family, or a professional can offer a fresh perspective and guidance. Remember, everyone deserves respect and fairness in their relationships. Recognizing and addressing situations where your needs aren't being considered is important for your emotional well-being. Learning how to handle these challenges empowers you to build healthier relationships based on mutual respect, empathy, and good communication. By spotting the signs of imbalanced relationships and taking action, you're taking a big step in protecting yourself and creating more fulfilling interactions. It's important to know that your worth isn't determined by how others treat you. It's intrinsic, and it's shown by how you stand up for yourself when respect is lacking. Understanding that you deserve relationships where both sides are respected is key. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing for more insights like this. Together, we'll keep navigating the ups and downs of human connections, understanding behaviors and emotions better. Your support is vital in this journey of discovery and growth. Remember, the key to better relationships lies in recognizing, taking action, and, most importantly, respecting yourself and others. Until next time, stay strong, stay stoic, and let the stoic winds transform your life.